Welcome back to the Casual Game Hobbyist and the career of Coach Nathan Moore as he takes over as the offensive coordinator of Nebraska in his first year at the D1 level. And today, Nebraska is taking on the Auburn Tigers, the 23rd ranked team in the nation. The game is in Auburn, Alabama, as we see the Auburn Tiger team come out. This is going to be a tough challenge for Coach Moore and the Nebraska offense. Auburn's got a good defense. Jordan-Hare Stadium always has some voodoo going on, so let's see what the Nebraska offense can do today. Try to come out here with the win. Before we get started, we're going to review last week real quick. Emmett Johnson, our halfback, earned Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week accolades. Great job. We'll take a look at the top 10. Remains generally unchanged. However, Texas did lose to Ohio State, so they're dropping the rankings. And our Nebraska Cornhuskers received 44 votes, so hey, it may not be too soon before we are ranked. So good stuff there, like what we are seeing. I'm gonna breeze through recruiting here just a bit. Start scheduling visits here in week 2. So we have Army coming to town. I'm not going to say it's an easy game, but it's a game we should certainly win. So I'd like to schedule as many guys as I can, get them loaded up front so that we can raise their interest, put a little distance between us and the second and third place teams to get them to commit sooner. So that's what we're doing here with recruiting. Want to get these guys in the stadium, in the buildings, and get them committed as quickly as we can. Again, putting a big focus on our offensive line because it all starts up front. We have a quarterback who is more of a runner than he is a passer, which is also going to be great for our future option offenses. But with recruiting done, we can get back to the game. There we see the Eagle of Auburn, and let's get this game started. Our defense, we received the ball, in the first half, so with a little under 10 minutes in the quarter left, we'll take over at the 30-yard line, immediately getting stuffed. So second and 11, give the ball to our big fullback, Luke Lindenmeyer, up the middle for 6 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 5. Not where we want to be on this first drive. Would really like to get a first down to start the game, but nothing doing. Nothing there, so we are forced to punt. 3 and out on the first drive of the game. Not looking great for our offense and not looking great for our special teams as we give up big punt return, and that Auburn Tiger offense is going to take over at the 42-yard line. And we'll see what our defense is able to do for us. Hopefully get us the ball back without giving up any points. There's Jackson Arnold of the Auburn Tigers, transfer quarterback coming from Oklahoma. See what he'll do for that offense, and puts up a touchdown on their first drive. And so here we are seeking to answer 1st and 10 from our own 25. A lot of what we do is going to be based on our big runs up the middle, our tough runs up the middle, keeping ahead of the chains. Great job picking up 4 yards there. Give it to our Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week for last week, Emmett Johnson, picks up another 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and short. And on 3rd and 1, we hand the ball right up the middle to Johnson again. He picks up a first down for us. I love the wing bone. I like both the flex one and the wing bone, but I really love the wing bone. I'm going to run a play action out of that, and Dylan Raiola just decides to take it himself. Thought he picked up the first down there. Apparently did not. 2nd and inches. Let's just run the ball up the middle, get the first down, get the chains moving, and keep this drive going. And this is why I like option football. I like long, sustained drives. Just march the ball down the field at a steady pace, tire out that defense, and tiring out that defense is going to pay dividends later on, especially in the 3rd and 4th quarters. They do a great job there. Brings up 3rd and 4 on Auburn's 40. We're within striking distance. Wanted to keep it going. Could not hit the back there on the screen. So we're going to punt the ball, and winds up a much better punt than our first one. Defense gets the ball back. We are beginning the second quarter here. Auburn 7, Nebraska 0. Hoping to put some points up on the board here to even up the score. Don't let it get out of hand. Solid outside zone run off to the right for the first down. Looks like we are running the option off to the left. Give it up to the fullback for 6 yards. A counter option here. Fake to the fullback. Come back to the left. Pitch it off to Emmett Johnson. Loses 2 yards. Good run discipline by Auburn there. We're going to maybe have to change things up if... oh, no. Oh, what a terrible pass. Cornerback jumped that route. Looked like he may have made some contact with the receiver, but nonetheless, takes it back to the house with the flag. Is that going to save us here? It looks like it is. It is. Pass interference on the defense, number 4, on that cornerback who made that great play. Just couldn't do it legally. Gives us the first down. We were back in business from the 33. And good hole, good blocking up front. Big hole opens up for Johnson. Gets 16 yards there. Option run off to the left, picks up 2 yards. And tight flex bone. Run it up the middle with our big boy. And that's not as much of a gain as we were looking for, but brings up third and medium, 3rd and 6 from the 14. What does Coach Moore have up his sleeve here? What a defense wasn't expecting, apparently. Fullback run up the middle, picks up a first down, brings it to the 5-yard line, bringing up 1st and goal for Auburn. Thought Emmett was going to get a touchdown there, but nonetheless a solid 4-yard run. Dylan Raiola tries to sneak it in, gets denied. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 1. Surely this is a 4-down territory if we don't get it here. QB power run up the left and a touchdown for Nebraska and Dylan Raiola. About to tie it up on the extra point here. But great drive, great blocking. Get in the end zone. 7-7. It's a new game. Triple option off to the left. 5 yards for Raiola. You know, as we mentioned last week, he's gonna have to do a lot with his legs this year. A lot more with his legs than he is his arm. Not known for his legs. Has a definitely first-round talent. Arm strength, but in this option offense, he's gonna have to run a lot. So that brings us to the 2-minute timeout. Nebraska's threatening on the Auburn 47-yard line. Nice little drag route underneath, picks up 8 yards. And here we are running no huddle. We're just going to run the ball here off the left, pick up the first down while we are on 2nd and short. Could have taken a shot play, but a lot of times I just like picking up the first down. Speed option off left. Great pitch, 15-ish yard gain. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock. And Nebraska is once again in the red zone. Time ticking down, just under a minute, 20 seconds left. Raiola drops back to pass, throws it into, oh, what a play. Not a not a great decision. Maybe not the throw I should have made. But, yeah, Neziah Hunter comes up with a fantastic catch as we take a look at it here. Bails out the decision-making, gets not 1 but 2 feet down for the 2nd touchdown of the day for Nebraska. And so here we are in the 3rd quarter. Auburn kicked the field goal to make it 14-10. And we're going to take the ball over and do our best to put some more distance between us. Not sure what is happening with the camera here. But we're just going to run the play and hope the issue fixes itself. That is not great. Lost 2 yards. Brings up 2nd and 12. There we go. Got the camera fixed finally. It was stuck on the last play. And Emmett Johnson up the middle. Gets back the 2 yards that we lost in the previous play. Bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. We're trying to run a little screen here. Break our receiver loose and cannot. Only picks up 4 yards. causing us to punt again. And our punter's just having a rough day. He's not able to get a solid foot on that ball. But nonetheless, our defense comes up big. Running the counter there with the quarterback. Picks up 1 yard. Really would like... oh, big run. Good run. Way to go, Lindenmeyer. Brings it 3rd and short. Nebraska up 4 here as the 3rd quarter winds down. Would really like a score here. Have to come out of here with at least 3. A touchdown is obviously preferable. A good run by Emmett Johnson. 81 yards and 16 carries here towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Another great day for him. Raiola rolls out left. Flips it out to his receiver, who's tackled at the 1 yard line. Here we are again. Deja vu. 1st and 10. Deja vu from the 1 yard line, trying to punch this in. Couldn't get it in. 2nd and goal. And finally, Emmett Johnson punches it in for his first touchdown of the day. Do your dance, young man. Do your dance. So makes that 20-10 Nebraska. And with the extra point, that will make it 21-10 Nebraska. And that's what the score remains once we get the ball back. 21-10, just under 9 minutes left in the game. Starting off another drive with a loss of 2 yards. Need to knock that off. That is not helping us. We need to stay in front of the chains. A little flip over to Johnson. Makes the guy miss. Picks up a good bunch of yards. Brings up 3rd and short. 3rd and 3. Running speed option again. Get it out to the halfback, who makes a good play. Picks up 7, 8, 9 yards. Gives us a 1st down. Good play call by Coach Moore there, running the halfback screen as Auburn was bringing pressure. Their D-line linebackers got caught upfield going for the quarterback, able to flip it out to the halfback, pick up 9 yards, and then fullback run up the middle for 2 yards there on the 1st down. So there's Raiola with the run up the right, fumbles the ball. Who's got... Hey, Nebraska's got it. Emmett Johnson picks up the ball on the Dylan Raiola fumble and runs it all the way into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day, and an unlikely touchdown at that. Let's take a look at this again. What a fortuitous turn of events. Dylan Raiola does a good job, picks up a good amount of yards, but just can't hold on to the ball at the end there, and exchanges hands a little bit patting the ball around. Finally, Johnson picks it up and sees no one in front of him and just keeps on running to the end zone. So Auburn marches the ball down the field, scores, so it's an 11-point game. Just over 4 minutes. The name of the game here is just we're going to keep the ball away from the Auburn offense. We're going to run down the clock as much as we can, eventually forcing them to take their timeouts. 3rd and 6 is not where we want to be, but at least the clock continues to run. A little screw up there on the option. Causes us to lose yardage. It's going to be 4th and 9, causing us to punt. And Auburn will get the ball back down 11. They score again, go for 2. We're not able to get the 2, so it's a 28-23 ball game. Nebraska up 5 with under 2 minutes left. Not sure why Aubie's doing a whole lot of dancing. It's not looking great for Auburn at the moment. Need to pick up a 1st down here. We pick up a 1st down, and this game is over. So Auburn takes their 2nd timeout. 1:36 remaining, 3rd and 4. And give it to Luke Lindenmeyer to ice the ball game. Great pickup on the 1st down. Caused Auburn to use their last timeout. Now we can just let the clock roll. Subbed out Dylan Raiola. He picked up a lower body injury, so there's no risk or no use in risking him and making it a long-term or substantial injury. So putting the backup, he's going to hand it off. He's going to kneel down, and Nebraska's going to walk out of Jordan-Hare Stadium with a win, a 28-23 win over the number 23 Auburn Tigers. This is a good win for Matt Rule and for Coach Nathan Moore. offense putting up 28 points against a very good defense. Emmett Johnson, for the second time in 2 weeks, the player of the game. 89 yards on 22 attempts and 2 touchdowns, including that one right there, that scoop and score, the offensive scoop and score. So he's turning out to be a pretty prolific back and a huge part of this Nebraska offense. Join us in the next video for the 3rd game of the season. If you enjoyed this and you want to follow Coach Nathan more, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you for Game 3 next week.